Good morning class. Today we will start with the types of digital payment. As you can see, there are total 8 kinds of digital payment, starting with the first, banking card, AEPS, USSD. We will discuss each of them in very detail. So I'll start with the first one. First is the banking cards. They are the plastic cards issued by different bank to their account holders. Different kinds of plastic cards, like we have debit card and credit card. The person who is having a bank account, the bank will issue such card to their customers, to their account holders. It's the choice of the customer, they want to purchase which kind of card. If I want to purchase only the debit card, the bank will give me the debit card. We have a magnetic strip inside the card. This strip is fixed in the card. The card holder easily and safely make payments by using such cards. Bank will provide a PIN, personal identification number, and one OTP is one time password is sent by the bank to the customer when they are using that card. And this OTP is displayed only on the registered mobile number in the bank. Suppose I have my phone number registered in the bank, and the bank will give me a PIN card, and when I want to withdraw or make payment by using this card, the bank will send one OTP on my personal number. So by the help of such cards, we will make payments of different kinds of transactions. Now we have two kinds of these cards. One is debit card and credit card, जो मैं आपको previous video में बहुत अच्छे से explain कर चुकी हूँ. Now the second kind of payment, they are the digital payments. ये सभी आपकी digital modes of payment है. In that second one is Aadhaar enabled payment system. Aadhaar enabled, this is the second form of digital payment. In this, the financial transactions are done with the help of your Aadhaar number and the fingerprint on that Aadhaar number. This kind of facility is again provided the bank to their customers. You are having a bank account, and definitely your Aadhaar card is linked with your bank. With the help of this facility, you may check your balance, you can deposit, you can withdraw money, and you can send money from Aadhaar to Aadhaar with the help of this. This is also known as a micro ATM. With the help of this, you can do this kind of transaction. Our current Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, has started this kind of scheme as on 14th of April 2017 on the birth anniversary of Mr. Ambedkar. Now, the process of using this Aadhaar enabled payment system. Look at the picture in your book. First is go to a micro ATM. By using this Aadhaar number, you can enter yourself in a micro ATM. Then you have to provide your Aadhaar number and your bank name in that. Then you have to select what kind of transaction you want to do. Means आप balance check करना चाहते हैं, money को withdraw करना चाहते हैं, आप क्या करना चाहते हैं. After that, you have to scan your fingerprint on this machine. जिससे आपको पता होगा आधार कार्ड में आपका फिंगरप्रिंट स्कैन होता है, तो आपको फिंगरप्रिंट स्कैन करना होगा. After, if your fingerprint is matched, then the transaction will take place and you will withdraw the printout of the slip also, जिससे आपने ट्रांजेक्शन की है उसकी आपको ट्रांजेक्शन स्लिप भी रिसीव होगी. Some kind of advantages by using this method. Just because of this biometric है तो ये सेफ है. जो एरियाज़ रिमोट एरियाज़ हैं जहाँ पर बैंक इजीली डन नहीं कर सकते, वहाँ पर ये सुटेबल है. This method does not require any mobile, any internet or any kind of card. Conditions where we can use. It is compulsory that we have an Aadhaar card या आधार नंबर. आपको इसमें फ़ंड ट्रांसफ़र करना है एक पर्सन से दूसरे पर्सन के आधार में. द डिफरेंट बैंक्स अकाउंट्स कैन ऑल्सो लिंक विद वन आधार. आप अपने एक आधार नंबर से अगर आपके डिफरेंट बैंक्स में अकाउंट है सबको लिंक करवा सकते हैं. द थर्ड इज़ USSD, unstructured supplement service data. This is the another form of digital services provided by the banks in our country. This kind of services can be operated without the internet in the smartphone. For using this USSD, there is no need of any kind of special phone या Android phone or no need of any internet connection. Just by dialing *99# in your ordinary phone, a menu will be displayed on the screen and the user can do the transaction with the help of that menu. Different kinds of transactions are displayed on that menu. Ki you need to check your balance, you want to transfer your funds, such kind of things are displayed on the menu. the receiver who wants to do any kind of transaction वो उस चीज़ को identify करेगा. So here the receiver registered with their mobile number and mobile money identifier. For that श्योरिटी ऑफ दिस काइंड ऑफ ट्रांजेक्शन अगेन एक मोबाइल बैंकिंग पर्सनल आइडेंटिफिकेशन एम पिन आपको अलॉट किया जाता है जो कि आपका बैंक आपको अलॉट करेगा. बाय यूजिंग दैट एम पिन एंड MMID द यूज़र कैन डू द ट्रांजेक्शन विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन ऑर्डिनरी फ़ोन and he can send the money or receive money by using this transaction. Again we have the process. Firstly you need to dial *99# on your phone. Then you have to enter the name of your bank, select what kind of transaction you want to do. Then you have to enter your MPIN number. You need to if you want to transfer the amount, you have to enter the amount, enter your MPIN, and your transaction is complete here. The next form is fourth, e-wallet. E-wallet is called the electronic wallet. Means in this kind of digital form of payment you need not to carry cash currency in your pocket. Just by using this e-wallet you can send money or you can do any kind of transactions. For such e-wallet, in order to do this kind of transaction we need our smartphone or the computer. Just by using smartphones, computers or laptops you can do the transaction related to that e-wallet. This e-wallet is also known as the electronic purse nowadays. Firstly what you have to do, you have to download the app related to that e-wallet in your smartphone, or you may download this app in your laptop, in your tablets, by using anything. Firstly you have to download the app. Then e-wallets की different kinds of payments में कौन कौन से apps हैं. They are the Paytm, Mobivic, Airtel Money, Axis Bank. So many kinds of apps are there. आप ऑलमोस्ट इनमें से कई ऐसी apps हैं जिनको अच्छे से यूज़ भी कर रहे हैं और जानते भी हैं. So you have to download the app, and by downloading this app you may do the different kinds of transaction, balance inquiry, check history, accept money, pay money by using this e-wallet. Now again we have the process of this e-wallet. Firstly you have to download the app. Then make your e-wallet ID by using your phone and sign up. Then load the e-wallet with money, means it is compulsory that some money will be definitely in that e-wallet. Then you have to make the payment to the beneficiary person. So you need to identify the mobile number of that person जिसको भी आपको money transfer करनी है. And by identifying the money you may do the process of sending money by using this e-wallet. Next kind of fifth kind of transactions for digital payment is UPI, Unified Payment Interface. I hope आपको इसको भी यूज़ करना बहुत अच्छे से आता होगा. UPI is again a mobile based software application. You may used by using different banks accounts. You can transfer your money. You can make the payments of good purchase, pay taxi fare. You can make the payment of tickets. Tickets may be of movie, airways. Yeah, you can recharge your phone. You can get the transactions related to your balance inquiry. So many kind of things you can perform with the help of UPI. Again, what you have to do, you have to download the UPI app in your smartphone. Most of the banks in our country, they are using, they are providing UPI facility to their customers. The government before this has launched an app. This is Bhim app, Bharat Interface for Money. This is another form of mobile banking. You can, here the beneficiary can take the advantages of this kind of financial transaction which are related to digital payment. तो यहाँ पर आपको अपना बैंक अकाउंट नंबर, अपने बैंक का नेम, IFSC कोड एक्सेट्रा, इस चीज़ की इन्फॉर्मेशन जो बेनिफिशरी पर्सन है उसकी आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन गैदर करनी होगी. देन विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस UPI यू विल गेट अ वर्चुअल ID and you can transfer fund by using this virtual ID. So virtual payment address got करने के बाद आप उस पर्सन के अकाउंट में मनी ट्रांसफ़र कर सकते हो. बट इसके लिए आपको उस पर्सन का बैंक अकाउंट नंबर, बैंक नेम, IFSC कोड एक्सेट्रा, इन सब चीज़ों की इन्फॉर्मेशन आपके पास होनी ज़रूरी है. Now look at the process to use this UPI. Firstly you need to download the UPI app. Then you have to choose your virtual ID, select your bank by using which bank account you want to do the transaction. Give account detail for the first time when you are using this UPI app, you have to give the detail of your bank. Then you have to set your MPIN for doing this transaction. Then sending money on UPI, how you can send your money. This is the registration process, that firstly you need to register yourself on this UPI app. Then firstly, for sending money, you have to choose the send money option in this UPI app. Then you have to enter the virtual ID of that beneficiary person जिसको आप money send करना चाहते हैं. Then you have to enter the amount, what amount you want to send. Then you will get one multiple VPAs. Then you want to means किसके through आप payment करना चाहते हैं, by using your debit card, your account, anything. Confirm the detail and enter your mark. Then enter your MPIN, and then you have to send your money by using this UPI. Some advantages: this service is 24/7 available. All the bank's account can be linked with this UPI app. You will get the virtual ID, so it is very confidential. There is no kind of manipulation होने की chances नहीं है. Next kind of digital payment is quick response code. This is again QR code. QR code is कि by scanning your phone on that QR code, you may use the digital payment. This QR code is a pattern of black and white strips या black and white square boxes contained in the merchant banks secretly. You can transfer your money by using this QR code with your smartphones. So by using your mobile phone, you can make the payment by using this QR code. How we will send the money? This is the process. Firstly, you have to download the mobile app. Download the app in your mobile phone, link it to the bank account, then generate your QR code, take the printout and stick it to the payment counter or anywhere. Look at this picture, how you are using this QR code. So it is very simple. I hope so many of you are using this kind of process in your day to day, yeah, in your journal life. Next we have process of making payment through QR code. This is the process of generating your QR code. यहाँ पर आप अपना QR code generate कर रहे थे. Now how you will send your money? So look at the process again. First is open the bank app or UPI app on your smartphone. Tap the QR code option and scan and pay. The merchant's QR code scan with the camera means you have to scan your phone in front of that QR code. Then enter the amount, how much amount you want to send. Then you have to enter your PIN and the money is to be transferred directly. Next we have the internet banking. Internet banking is another mode of digital payment under which a customer can do different kind of transaction by using the bank website. He can do different kinds of transaction, like he can transfer money, he can make the payment of bill, he know the details of TDS, he want to make the payment through debit card, so he is using this internet banking. Again, this internet banking is done with the help of the banks. Firstly, you have to open your account in the bank and you want to avail the facility with the bank related to that internet banking. So you have to register as a bank customer. The bank will provide you an ID and the password. Then you are using this ID or by logging on this ID or password, you may start your internet banking. And if you want to transfer your money, you can transfer your money by using NEFT or RTGS. But when you are sending your money, एक OTP बैंक आपको जनरेट करेगा जो कि आपके रजिस्टर्ड मोबाइल पर आएगा. आफ्टर सेंडिंग या आफ्टर सबमिटिंग दैट OTP only then the transaction will take place. Again, this is a very safe kind of transactions. The last we have in this kind of digital payment is banking system. The banking system, sorry, not the banking, it is the mobile banking. Mobile banking is a kind of facilities provided by the banks and other financial institutions. This kind of transactions are provided when you are using your mobile device, your smartphones, your tablets, iPhone, iPad को use करके. So you have to download the firstly app. That app you have to download. All the banks and the financial institution, they generate their own app, and by downloading this app in your mobile phone, you can do the transactions related to mobile banking. And again, you will get different kinds of facility by this mobile banking. You can check your balance, make the payments, make your bills payments, you can transfer your money. So again, one MPIN is allotted by the bank because they want to make the transaction safe. So definitely one MPIN is provided by each bank to their customer, and the customer, by entering their MPIN, they will do the transactions. Now The last thing we have in this, the difference between UPI and the mobile banking. They said every bank has a separate mobile app. In UPI, by using that virtual ID, a single virtual ID is provided to the customer, and by using that virtual ID, he can deal with the several banks at the same time. Mobile banking is meant for normal transaction, but UPI is generated for when you want to send money at a very fast speed. And the last is, to make payments with the mobile app, we need the bank detail of the payee, but with the help of UPI you can get transferred only by using the ID. मोबाइल ऐप को यूज़ करने के लिए आपको उस पर्सन की पूरी डिटेल चाहिएगी बैंक की, बट UPI आप सिर्फ वर्चुअल ID से यूज़ कर सकते हैं. So that's all about this chapter. I hope all the concepts are clear to you, because ये जो डिजिटल पेमेंट के बहुत सारे कंसेप्ट हैं जो आप अपनी लाइफ में जर्नली यूज़ कर रहे हैं, आई डोंट थिंक सो ये आपको समझने में कोई डिफ़िकल्टी आएगी. Next chapter related this insurance for this, about this unit, I will discuss in the next video. So up to that, take care and watch the video very carefully. Thank you.